Developing story. Police are monitoring a protest in Swaneville in Krugersdorp. Residents there are angry over a lack of housing and want national government and the president to intervene. They say there have been several attempts to remove them. Well, eNCA's Linda Krugersdorp is following that story. Let's find out what's happening there at the moment. Linda, we understand that those protests are flaring up again.
They are flaring up indeed, Uveka, and one of the things we are seeing here is that the residents are not backing down after being shot at by rubber bullets, stun grenades, as well as a tear gas has been used towards these protesters. But they are adamant that what they are demanding and calling for is something that should be given to them. That is the land. And behind me you'll see the police have tried to create some form of barrier towards the main road. This is the R41, and you can see that rubber bullets are still going off as there are some of the residents try to make their way towards the main road here. But what they are doing is that they want to actually be given access to go to Mogale City. But Uveka, this has spread out even to the land in which they want. And as you see there, my colleague Ditiro Slepe trying to give you a sense of what is happening. Many of the residents are also on that hilltop where on the land they want to be given to them. And police are basically trying to keep them off the road. I see that has proven, in fact, not useful, because as you can see there on the main road, some of the residents have already occupied the road, and it seems as if they are in fact chasing cars back or making cars turn away. But it seems that police are not managing this particular one. But I can certainly tell you that things have in fact escalated as far as the protests are concerned. This is an issue that we've seen play out in Rabi Ridge, as my colleague Avio Mtila had covered that particular protest. People saying that many of them are living in back rooms and they are residents of this nearby community. So they're saying that this land is vacant, and that is why they want to lay claim to it. They want to build settlements. They're saying that they do not mind building informal settlements, and government will find them at a later stage in terms of the services. But that's the situation that's playing out here. It was quite tense at the moment when police had to back up, but it seems that they got in control of this particular area. But the protesters themselves are spreading out, and we can see them in fact chasing police. Uveka, I want to just give you a sense. I don't know if you will see, my colleague will try to just give you those pictures. Police are being in fact pushed back on the other side, and as some of the residents are occupying those that particular street, the R41, which is coming from Randfontein going towards Rodi Port. But this is the situation at the moment, Uveka. Residents have in fact managed to get on that road, and the police are being chased back there, Uveka.
I'm afraid that what we're seeing seems like a recipe for yet another disaster or tragedy, Linda. And I'm not sure if I saw correctly, but on the other side, are there children who are part of the protest? Are there children where police are actually firing rubber bullets?
Quite unfortunate that this group of protesters is, in fact, I can confirm, has seen many of the children as well being part of that. And I can tell you that some of those that were, in fact, wearing uniform were, in fact, chased away by some of the leaders. But unfortunately, there are those that are not dressed in uniform, and they are part of those protesters throwing stones at the police and rocks at the police. But you can see the main road here, residents pushing back police. There's about 1, 2, 3, 5 of the police that are being chased back by some of the residents here, and police are trying in terms of the rubber bullets as well as other methods. You see the smoke coming there, but the residents keep on pushing them back, Uveka. It's a situation that's playing out on the R41 here between Port as well as Randfontein in a community of Swaneville called 2 and 3.
Well, whose attention are they trying to get? We understand that they want local government. They even want the president to now come and intervene as well. Has anybody seen these scenes? Have you had any feedback? Is there signs or talk of any official coming to address these residents? Because right now it just seems that it's them against the police or police against them.
At the moment, it is the residents against the police, but earlier on, the residents themselves gave us, in fact, some documents saying that they have been trying to reach out to Mogale City. They have been trying to reach out, in fact, to their local councillor, as well as the Department of Housing. Oh, Uveka, tear gas. Right. But anyways, they've been trying to reach out as well. It's okay. They've been trying to reach out to all of the authorities, including the Department of Housing, and I can tell you, Uveka, that what they are saying is that they were unable to actually get some positive response. It's becoming difficult to speak, Uveka, because of the tear gas.
Okay, Lindo,
but the Ditiro is struggling as well, my colleague.
It's fine, Lindo. We'll just give you a bit of a rest there. You can get yourself together and just find your bearings as well. And we'll touch base with you in just a short while. Linda Kushakulu there, and our camera person just being caught there in the tear gas. They're battling a little bit at the moment, so we'll let them just catch their breath and catch up with them a little later on.